Look at that.
And that's my date, vegan-inspired chocolate cake.
Nice.
I think we need to cut this.
That's fantastic, Mum. Nice date. Oh.
I'm happy with this for my very
You
first
should be.
attempt.
For the first time making it, that's really cool.
It's a beautiful day, and I just got one thing to say. Hey, peepees, my peeps, I really want to cook for you. And today, my gorgeous peeps in my universal water peeps, I'm going to do something that I have never have I cooked this, but I'm going to try my best to do it today. I'm going to cook for you a vegan chocolate cake. Yes, I've been asked to cater an event, which is for vegans. But I also said to my goddaughter, Briar, who is vegan, that I was going to make her a special vegan cake. So this is called the Chocolatey Briar Vegan Cake.
It's also gluten-free.
And it's gluten-free because, oh yeah, I forgot these people are gluten-free too. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all people. I don't know how it's going to turn out. But, you know me, I'm going to try it anyway. The reason I'm not sure how it's going to be is because I'm having to use this gluten flour. And gluten-free flour it's just really kind of, ain't got no kind of texture to it. But, I'm going to try it. And I believe it's going to work. So the first thing first, you need to get yourself 400 grams, okay, of self-raising flour or gluten flour.
Free.
Gluten-free flour. I got that. To that, I am then going to add 300 grams of sugar. Straight to it. This is so easy. It is to throw it in. I'm also going to add to it some cocoa powder. And with my cocoa powder, let me check. I think
100 grams.
it's 100 grams.
100 grams.
100 grams of cocoa powder. To that, I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I'll make a bit more.
Yeah, they said a generous pinch in the recipe.
Well, I thought about it. I think I need to put more in. So a pinch of salt. And then I'm also using, if you're going to make a gluten-free cake, it don't make no sense to use gluten-free flour if you use regular baking powder. Because baking powder has gluten in it. So, you use this. It's called Xanthan Gum.
Okay.
Alright? And that is a rising, it is a type of baking powder, but it's gluten-free. So I'm going to put, I'm putting more of that. So,
It called for 2 teaspoons.
oh, did it call for 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but then I'm putting 3. Alright, you know me, I'm going to do it my way.
I know.
I'm going to do it my way. And I'm thinking that is probably all of my, I'm looking over here because I do have it written down. I'm just checking. Yeah, that, so you want to mix all of those ingredients together. So flour, sugar, baking powder. Just give them a good mix together.
And cocoa powder.
And cocoa powder. Okay. Then, straight to that, you're going to add some vegetable oil.
That was 200 milliliters, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. 210, I think. And then you're going to add just some water.
That was
400.
450.
Yeah. You also need some vanilla. So, okay. A teeny bit more.
Called for 2, I think.
I think it called for 1. No, it called for 2.
Called
so
for
I'm
2.
putting 2.5. Alright?
And it was half a teaspoon of the vinegar.
And then the vinegar is in replacement of your eggs. Okay? Because we're making this cake without any eggs. So for this, let me squeeze it. Okay. Then you just want to get all of this and mix it up. It's going to be quite wet. There we go. Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
In terms of your texture. You can see with the oil how it's coming away from the bowl.
I'm thinking that original cake tin might be better.
What, the one I had? No,
Yeah.
this will do.
Yeah?
No, it's going to go.
Okay.
It's going to melt down. Because I want it to look like it's more. So, I'm changing up this recipe. Well, not changing, I'm adding to it. And I'm going to add some dates to it. Because I think dates will give it a nice, sweet kind of texture and stickiness. But what I'm going to do is on top of the stove, I have here some dairy-free sunflower spread, okay? And this is in, and you can look for it, it says vegan. It's got the little tick, okay? So, I'm just going to add a little bit of this. And to that, I'm going to add some brown sugar. And let that melt down.
It's like caramel.
Yeah, I'm going to just kind of make a candied kind of topping. And to this, I'm going to add, now look, I've got my dates, so fresh dates, and you just want to remove the stone. Okay? Let's get the one out of here. Oh, nice and sticky. And then we're going to add these dates directly to that. Give it a good stir around. Cook off some of that spread. Okay, now I got some cinnamon.
I was just thinking cinnamon.
Yep, here we go. Some cinnamon powder. Add a bit of cinnamon to that. Lovely.
Ooh, look at that.
That's looking good.
Yeah.
Nice and sticky. Okay, so this is my grandmother's cake tin. So this was passed down from my grandmother to my mother and then down to me, and I shall be passing it down to my granddaughter Ellis. No, Katrina, you don't get it.
I know I don't get it.
Because you don't bake.
I know, I don't bake.
Okay, so, but Ellis does. She's a
Can I have your Le Creuset pot, please? The red one.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? Who else are you going to give it to?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now this just goes at the bottom because this is going to be like an upside down. So let's just move it around so that the topping will be the dates.
Yum.
And now for our chocolate cake. Just give it another stir. I'm beating it that way, man. I'm trying to put some
air in it.
I'm trying to put some gluten in it.
Gluten?
Well, that's that. Yeah, well, you know, it's just that holding it together.
The rising. The eggs.
Okay, now this bad boy just falls out like a. Oh well, plump. But this is the right size pan for it.
Yeah, it is.
And now we're just going to bake this for about 25 minutes. And pray. You know what I might have to do?
What?
I might have to cut this bad boy up and give it to them already in
Yeah, of course you can. We need to taste it.
Because otherwise we don't get to taste it.
Exactly.
So So that goes straight into the oven. And there we go. Our gluten-free, vegan, Brya chocolate cake. All right, so let's get this straight into the oven. Against our vegan chocolate cake topped with date going into the oven. See you on the other side. Okay, so here we go. Here is our vegan chocolate cake. And I'm going to try and see if I can turn it out so it hasn't stuck. Too bad. Let's see. Because it should hopefully have the stickiness. Oh yeah.
On the top. Look at you, Mum.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good.
Okay.
No, that's all right.
Come off, but that's
I'm gonna
okay.
get those pieces. Because all that is, that's all of
The dates, isn't it?
the dates, just the gooey.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's just all my gooey wooies.
Gooey bits.
The gooey gates. What is Stella kicking
I haven't
about?
her bowl.
Trying to tell you to feed her.
I fed her earlier. She fed later. I don't feed her. Only feed her twice a day.
That's all date. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, to go over top of this. Do it right now. Hold up. Let me just get some icing sugar.
Okay. It's pretty impressive. There's no flour. I mean, there's no eggs, no dairy, anything in that.
Nope.
And it's gluten-free.
And it's gluten-free.
Not
and
bad.
it stayed together.
And it stayed together. Our last gluten-free disaster.
Yes. So my cake is coming. I'm really happy with this cake. I really am. So, but I think it needs a little bit of a glaze. So I'm going to put some icing sugar. I'm going to put a touch of vanilla. Just a little bit. And now I've got my kettle on. It doesn't have to be boiling. Can you get me that? I just want some warm water. And we're just going to add some warm water. Probably need it to be boiling. It's coming up. The glaze is coming.
Put on a whisk, would that not make it easier?
It will. But we'll do it this way.
Okay. Oh yeah, because then you've got the
Then I've
flavours
got
from
the flavors from the...
You got a whisk?
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this.
The dates.
The dates.
Oh yeah, good idea. Oh, drop one.
Take these dates. Because the flavor of the date has actually cooked into the cake.
Excellent.
But I'm going to take these soft dates. Let's use a wooden spoon. There we go. Yummy, yummy, yum. Okay, now, watch this, people. I'm going to take my cake, turn it back this way.
Nice.
And now, put a little bit more icing sugar in there. You notice I'm still not using any dairy, no butter,
Gluten.
no gluten. Wow.
That's great, Mum.
That's my date icing. Okay, and then this is just going to get poured over the top.
Look at that.
And that's my date, vegan inspired chocolate cake.
Nice.
I think we need to cut this.
That's fantastic, Mum. Nice date. Oh,
I'm happy with this for my very
you should
first
be.
attempt.
For the first time making it, that's really cool. Right, so let's see how it's turned out, the consistency and how it tastes. Wow. Look at that. That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. Tastes good.
Well, considering it ain't got no kind of gluten or none that I would normally put in it.
It's good.
That is okay. I can live with that.
I think they're going to like that. Let me taste it.
Oh yeah. And
That is
put in
good.
those.
Yeah,
That's good.
not bad at all.
So, with a little bit of peace, whole lot of love from the gluten-free mama
And the vegan.
and the vegan-free mama. There you go, Briar. This is dedicated to you. Bye.